Hello, my wonderful friends. It's Christmas Eve. Yay! I found this book in the antique store, and I had never seen it before. And it's a story about Santa Claus. Santa Claus and his works. So let's discover this together. Santa Claus and his works. This nice little story for girls and for boys is all about Santa Claus, Christmas, and toys. So listen, my children, to what you shall hear, for I know to each little one Santa is dear. In a nice little village called Santa Clausville, with its houses and church at the foot of the hill, lives jolly old Santa Claus day after day. He works and he whistles the moments away, for he knows that in labor is happiness found, and a merrier fellow was never around. So fat and good-natured this jolly old chap will never be idle except for a nap. Cute. Okay. From houses and furniture, dishes and pans, to bracelets and brooches and bright-colored fans, and soldiers and pop guns and trumpets and drums, to baby's tin rattle and bright top which hums. And oh, the gay dollies with long curling hair that can open their eyes and sit up in a chair. There old Santa will sit with his specs on his nose and work all the day, making pretty new clothes, such as dresses and sashes and hats for the head, and nightgowns to wear when they jump into bed, and garters and socks and the tiniest shoes, and lots of nice things such as doll babies use. Looks like families all sitting around the table there. Then he makes with his tools many wonderful things, such as monkeys and acrobats jumping on strings, with many things more, for I cannot tell half. But just look at his picture. I'm sure you will laugh. There he is. A couple pictures of him. That's cute. And a very wise fellow is Santa Claus, too. He is jolly and kind, but he knows what to do. And after his work for the day is all done, as he sees the long rays of the bright setting sun, he climbs to his turret, way up near the sky, and looks o'er the world with his keen, searching eye, peeps into the cities, the towns great and small, and villages too, for he's sure to see all. He looks in the homes of the rich and the poor, of those who have plenty and those who endure. For God's little children he finds everywhere. The rich and the poor are all alike in his care. Cute picture. Making a dollhouse there. Big one. These are some masks. Some dolls. A hammer. Paint cans. There's a work table that he's got going with some sawhorses. Santa, he's got a ship up on the shelf there. Got a list going. And rocking horse, that's cool. Drum, target, some sort there. Looks like it could be a dartboard, I don't know. Baby carriage is cool. That's neat. Okay, let's see here. How funny he looks as he stands to inspect the tree that with gifts he has lavishly decked. He is large round the waist, but what care we for that? 'Tis the good-natured people who always are fat. I told you his home was up north by the pole. In a palace of ice lives this happy old soul. And the walls are as bright as the diamonds that shone in the cave where Aladdin went in all alone. Went in to look for the lamp which we've often been told turned iron and lead into silver and gold. His bedstead is made of the ivory white, and he sleeps on a mattress of down every night. Yeah, that's neat. For all the day long he is working his best, and surely at night the old fellow should rest. He uses no candle, for all through the night the polar star shining looks in with its light. Should he need for his breakfast a fish or some veal, the sea calves are his, and the whale and the seal. Where he lives there is always a cool, pleasant air. Last summer, oh, didn't we wish we were there? He's a funny old chap, and quite shy it would seem, for I never but once caught a glimpse of his team. 'Twas a bright moonlit night, and it stood in full view, so seeing it, I can describe it to you. Looks like a rocking horse and a croquet set sitting here. Those are neat old-fashioned toys, like we used to have when I was little. Got some pictures here now of Santa staring at this tree. I suspect he helped decorate it. Maybe he left an ornament there for one of the kids. Certainly has some toys under there. And there, Santa Claus is filling some stockings, and he's got a little kid in the back sweeping a bunch of toys on the bottom here. He's emptying his sack at this house, that's for sure. That's so cool. Okay, let's see what we've got here now. Alright, it says, when Christmas time comes, he will toil like a Turk. For the cheery old fellow is happy at work. With his queer-looking team through the air he will go, and a light on the house is all white with the snow. And into the chimneys will dart in a trice, when all are asleep but the cat and the mice, and he has to be quick to be through in a night, for his work must be done ere the coming of light. Then he'll fill up the stockings with candy and toys, and all without making a bit of a noise. There'll be presents for Julia and Betty and Jack, and plenty more left in the old fellow's sack. And if Avery behaves well and minds what is said, quits teasing the cat and goes early to bed, he'll find for his present a sled or a gun, a ready companion in frolic and in fun. Interesting what they say about a gun. Those are neat sleds. Aren't they cool? Perfect. Okay, his house in fair Santa Clausville, as you know, is near the North Pole in the ice and the snow, but clothed all in fur from his head to his toes. Not a feeling of sadness, the old fellow knows. He has the most beautiful long snowy hair, though the top of his head is quite shiny and bare. His dear little eyes, how they twinkle and shine, but he never was known to drink brandy or wine. 'Tis only because he is merry and bright that they sparkle like two little stars of the night. And perhaps 'tis his kindness of heart showing through while he's planning and working, dear children, for you. For good little children he's working away, making the toys which he'll bring them someday. And busy all day while he whistles and sings, he's planning and making the funniest things. Ship and a unicycle. Unicycle's kind of funny. I have to say that's kind of funny. If anybody would ride one these days, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Mom needs to get a washboard and a bucket. Well, we know this book is old. Poor Santa Claus looks so tired, doesn't he? Yeah, he's working hard. So the story continues here, saying, when Christmas is over, old Santa Claus goes straight home and then takes a full week of repose. And when all the holiday frolics are o'er, he goes to his shop and his labors once more. And all the long years with his paint and his glue, he is making new toys, little children, for you. So be glad and remember to do what you can to please and make happy this good little man. And now, ere the story is ended, we'll give 3 cheers for old Santa Claus. Long may he live to work for good children, and long may they try to be good, that he never may pass any by. 3 cheers for the hero of Santa Clausville. Let us echo them now with a hearty goodwill. A cleverer fellow no man ever saw. So hail to old Santa Claus. Hip, hip, hurrah. That's so cool. That's a picture of a horse-drawn carriage. And I believe this is a picture of an elf cleaning up after Santa, unless that's Santa Claus's wife. But anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas Eve. Blessings on you and your loved ones. And with that, I will say good night and Merry Christmas to you.